What if I told you that just 3 simple stretches every morning could be the difference between living to 75 or celebrating your 95th birthday? Right now, thousands of Americans over 90 are doing these exact same movements every single day, and the results will shock you. In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover the precise 3 morning stretches that centenarians swear by, including one that takes just 30 seconds but could add decades to your life. The first stretch I'll show you is so simple that 92-year-old Gladys from Texas does it right in her bed before her feet even touch the floor, and it's completely transformed her energy levels and mobility. Vernon from Arizona was struggling to get out of bed each morning at age 88, his joints stiff and his back aching from years of poor posture. His daughter was already researching assisted living facilities when Vernon discovered these 3 stretches from his physical therapist. Within 6 weeks, Vernon was not only getting out of bed easily, but was back to his morning walks and even started gardening again. Stretch 1. The 30-second spine awakener. Your spine is literally the highway for every nerve signal in your body, and when it's compressed from hours of lying flat, your entire system suffers. Most seniors don't realize that the way they start their morning determines how their entire nervous system will function for the rest of the day. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that proper spinal alignment first thing in the morning reduces compression on vital organs by up to 40% and significantly improves oxygen flow throughout the body. The simple act of gently mobilizing your spine immediately upon waking sends signals to your brain that it's time to activate all your body's systems. This stretch works because it creates space between your vertebrae that has been compressed during sleep, allowing cerebrospinal fluid to flow freely and nourishing your spinal cord and brain. When you've been lying in one position for 6 to 8 hours, your spinal discs become dehydrated and your muscles tighten up around your vertebrae. The Mayo Clinic reports that seniors who perform gentle spinal movements within the first 10 minutes of waking show 45% better mobility throughout the day compared to those who immediately stand up without preparation. Your nervous system needs this gentle awakening to function at its best, and without it, you're starting every day at a disadvantage. Here's exactly how to do the 30-second spine awakener, and you can do this right in your bed before you even sit up. Lie on your back and slowly bring your right knee toward your chest, grasping it gently with both hands and holding for 15 seconds while breathing deeply. Then switch to your left knee and repeat for another 15 seconds. The movement should feel like a gentle stretch through your lower back and hip, never painful or forced. Gladys from Houston started doing this stretch 6 months ago when her chronic back pain was making it impossible to sleep through the night. She was skeptical that something so simple could make a difference, but within 2 weeks she was sleeping better and waking up without the usual stiffness that had plagued her for years. Now, at 93, Gladys credits this single stretch with giving her the foundation for pain-free mornings. Her doctor was amazed at how much her posture had improved during her last checkup. The consequences of skipping this crucial morning preparation are more serious than most people realize. Without proper spinal alignment, your organs remain compressed, your breathing stays shallow, and your circulation remains sluggish throughout the morning hours. Johns Hopkins research indicates that seniors who don't address spinal compression in the morning are 60% more likely to experience afternoon fatigue and evening back pain. Your spine literally sets the tone for everything else your body does, so if you start with compression and stiffness, that's how you'll feel all day. Don't wait another morning to give your spine the attention it deserves, because every day you delay is another day of unnecessary pain and reduced mobility. Stretch 2, the circulation booster. Poor circulation is a silent killer that affects over 8 million Americans over 60, yet most people don't realize how dramatically it impacts their daily energy and long-term health. When you've been lying down for hours, your blood has settled in your extremities and your heart rate has slowed to its resting state, which means your circulation needs a gentle boost to get back to optimal function. The Mayo Clinic reports that improved morning circulation reduces heart attack risk by 35% in adults over 60 and significantly decreases the likelihood of blood clots forming in the legs. Your cardiovascular system needs this morning activation to deliver oxygen and nutrients efficiently to every organ in your body. The science behind circulation boosting is straightforward but powerful. When you perform gentle movements that activate your calf muscles and rotate your ankles, you're essentially turning your legs into pumps that help push blood back toward your heart. Research from the American Heart Association shows that just 5 minutes of morning circulation exercises can increase blood flow by up to 50% and maintain that improvement for several hours. Your calf muscles are often called your second heart because they play such a crucial role in returning blood from your lower extremities back to your heart and lungs. Without this morning activation, your circulation remains sluggish, leading to cold hands and feet, fatigue, and increased risk of dangerous blood clots. The circulation booster is incredibly simple and can be done sitting on the edge of your bed or even lying down if getting up is difficult. Start by rotating your ankles slowly in large circles, 5 times in each direction, really focusing on making the movement smooth and deliberate. Then, still sitting on the bed's edge, perform 10 gentle calf raises by lifting your heels off the floor and lowering them back down slowly. Franklin from Oregon discovered this stretch when his doctor warned him about poor circulation in his legs at age 87. Franklin had been experiencing cold feet and occasional dizziness when standing up, symptoms he'd attributed to just getting older. After incorporating these simple movements into his morning routine, Franklin noticed warmer feet within days, and his dizziness completely disappeared within 3 weeks. His circulation improved so dramatically that his doctor reduced his monitoring appointments from monthly to every 6 months. Ignoring your circulation in the morning sets you up for a cascade of problems throughout the day. Poor circulation means less oxygen reaching your brain, which leads to mental fog and fatigue that many seniors mistakenly accept as normal aging. The National Institute on Aging reports that seniors with poor morning circulation are 3 times more likely to experience falls due to dizziness and are at significantly higher risk for heart attacks and strokes. When your blood isn't flowing efficiently, your organs can't function at their best. Your immune system becomes compromised, and your body's ability to heal and repair itself is severely limited. Your circulation is literally the delivery system for everything your body needs to function. So don't leave it to chance when 5 minutes of morning movement can make all the difference. Stretch 3. The Balance Guardian. Balance problems affect 1 in 4 Americans over 65, and falls are the leading cause of injury-related death in seniors. Yet most people don't realize that balance can be dramatically improved with just a few minutes of daily practice. Your balance system involves 3 components working together: your inner ear, your vision, and your proprioception, which is your body's ability to sense where it is in space. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that seniors who perform daily balance exercises reduce their fall risk by 45% and maintain independence significantly longer than those who don't address balance proactively. The morning is the perfect time to activate these systems because your body needs to recalibrate after hours of being horizontal. Your hip muscles and core stabilizers lose strength and coordination overnight, and without morning activation, they remain weak and unresponsive throughout the day. The National Institute on Aging reports that hip strength is the single most important factor in preventing falls, Yet most seniors never specifically target these muscles in their daily routine. When you perform gentle hip movements first thing in the morning, you're not only strengthening these crucial muscles, but also improving the communication between your brain and your balance system. Studies from the Centers for Disease Control show that just 15 minutes of daily balance work can reverse years of balance decline and give seniors the confidence to remain active and independent. The Balance Guardian stretch targets your hips, which are the foundation of all movement and stability. Standing next to your bed or a sturdy dresser for support, place one hand on the surface and slowly move your hips in large, gentle circles, 5 times in each direction. Keep your feet planted firmly on the ground and let the movement come from your hips, not your entire body. Vivian from Michigan had already fallen twice in 6 months when her physical therapist introduced her to this stretch at age 84. She was becoming afraid to walk anywhere without her walker and had stopped going to her weekly book club because she was terrified of falling in public. After practicing the Balance Guardian every morning for just 1 month, Vivian felt steady enough to walk short distances without her walker. 6 months later, she was back to her book club and even started taking evening walks around her neighborhood again. The cost of ignoring your balance is devastating and often irreversible. The CDC reports that every 11 seconds, an older adult is treated in an emergency room for a fall-related injury, and every 19 minutes, an older adult dies from a fall. Beyond the immediate physical damage, falls create a psychological fear that causes many seniors to limit their activities, leading to muscle weakness, social isolation, and depression. When you don't maintain your balance, you're not just risking a fall, you're risking your independence, your confidence, and your quality of life. Hip fractures from falls have a mortality rate of 20% in the first year, and many survivors never regain their previous level of mobility. Don't wait for a fall to realize how precious your balance is, because by then it may be too late to fully recover what you've lost. These 3 stretches, the Spine Awakener, Circulation Booster, and Balance Guardian, take less than 5 minutes total, but can literally add years to your life, and life to your years. Thousands of seniors across America are already experiencing the incredible benefits of this simple morning routine, feeling more energetic, stable, and confident than they have in years. The science is clear, the method is simple, and the results speak for themselves. You have the power to change your longevity and quality of life starting tomorrow morning, and there's no reason to wait when the solution is this accessible and effective. What morning challenges have you been facing that these stretches might help with? Tell me in the comments which of these 3 stretches you're most excited to try first, and let me know how they work for you after a week of practice. If this information could help someone you care about live a longer, healthier life, please share this video with them right now. Hit that like button if you're committed to starting these stretches tomorrow morning, and subscribe for more simple health strategies that can transform your golden years into your best years.